Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh Rakshama. Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Pahi Ma.
Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh Rakshama.
Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh Rakshama.
Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Pahi Ma.
Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Pahi Ma.
Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh Rakshama.
Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh Rakshama.
Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Pahi Ma.
Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Pahi Ma.
Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh Rakshama.
Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh Rakshama.
Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Pahi Ma.
Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Pahi Ma.
Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh Rakshama.
Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh Rakshama.
Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Pahi Ma.
Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Pahi Ma.
Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh Rakshama.
Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh Rakshama.
Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Pahi Ma.
Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Pahi Ma.
Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh Rakshama.
Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh Rakshama.
Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Pahi Ma.
Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Pahi Ma.
Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh Rakshama.
Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh Rakshama.
Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Pahi Ma.
Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Pahi Ma.
Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh Rakshama.
Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh Rakshama.
Jai Ganesh Pahi Ma.
Jai Ganesh Pahi Ma.
Shri Ganesh Rakshama.
Shri Ganesh Rakshama.
Sharade, Sharade, Hamsavahini Sharade.
Sharade, Sharade, Hamsavahini Sharade.
Sharade, Sharade, Hamsavahini Sharade.
Sharade, Sharade, Hamsavahini Sharade.
Sharade, Sharade, Vavilasini Sharade.
Sharade, Sharade, Vavilasini Sharade.
Sharade, Sharade, Vavilasini Sharade.
Sharade, Sharade, Vavilasini Sharade.
Shankar Pujit Sharade, Santan Vandit 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 Sharade.
Veena Pani Sharade, Vidyadayini Sharade.
Veena-pani Sharade, Vidyadayini Sharade.
Veena Pani Sharade, Vidyadayini Sharade.
Veena
कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् ईश्वरोणतटा जयप्रभजः गान्धारलीलोत्तरा शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरणनदी कैवर्तका केशवा पाराशर्यवचस्रलोचममलं गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितम् लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरहरः ते पीयमानं मुदा भूयात् भारतपङ्कजं कविमल प्रध्वंसिनः श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः देवैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनो यस्यां तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः देवाय तस्मै नमः
श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम
श्रीकृष्ण शरणं
श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम
श्रीकृष्ण शरणं
श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम
श्रीकृष्ण traditions in the world that deals with the art of dying. And if you were to do a summary of the art of dying, from Bhagwad's words, he says that the only way you are going to remember me at the time of death is if you remember me throughout your whole life. Or you can't hope to trick God, or trick the system, or trick Prakriti or nature. So, the art of dying, therefore, see, if I'm going to remember him at the end of life, I have to remember him the whole life. So the art of dying, therefore, really speaking, is the art of living, isn't it? We have to learn to live properly. That is the idea. And what is living properly? Just now, in the past few days I told you, now our goal is mukti, and our means to that mukti is sadhana. Mukti and sadhana. So the art of dying is really the art of living. And the art of living now is to make sure that everything in our life is a sadhana. Or a simple equation. Mukti is our goal. Sadhana is the means. And the chapter also speaks about the art of dying. The art of dying is actually the art of living. And the art of living is to make sure that our entire life is a life of sadhana. That is the idea. You're taking care of your children, that should be sadhana. You're taking care of your household, that is sadhana, because you're doing it Ishwararapitam, na ichchaya kritam. You're doing it surrender or dedication to Ishvara. So if you're taking care of your family and you're doing it as dedication to Ishvara, that is sadhana or not? Becomes sadhana. But what happens is, we make all our, what is supposed to be sadhana, we make it into bondage. How? Look here. We are not telling to leave your family and do some other work. We are saying, do the same work, take care of the same family. And when we say Ishvara Arpana Buddhi, we are only talking about changing something in the mind. That is the attitude, isn't it? So you take care of the same family, change the attitude from selfish to selfless. What a simple thing. So all of us work with a selfish attitude only. We are taking care of all things in the world. For whom? Ourselves. We are not taking care of all things in the world, or doing whatever we are doing. We are not doing it for Ishvara. We are only doing it for ourselves. So it's just a matter of changing the attitude from selfish to selfless. And whatever you do, just do. Lokasangrahamevapi sampashyam kartuna. Bhagavan tells to Arjuna, if you do that thing, looking towards the benefit of the world. Right now you are only looking towards your own benefit. You see? दूसरों का दुखड़ा दूर करने वाले तेरे दुख दूर करेंगे राम. Have you heard this? You spend your time taking care of the world. Bhagavan will spend his time taking care of you. Otherwise, what is the other option? The other option is forget the world, take care of yourself, right? So then what happens? You take care of yourselves with these little hands, and we do such a bad job at it, isn't it? I use these little hands and I take care of the world. Bhagavan will use his infinite hands to take care of me, isn't it? Yoga Kshemam, I am the one who will take care of. You just keep your mind on me and do whatever you do. He says. So like that, the work which we are doing right now, we do it for the Lord. My whole life should be this sadhana. So the life is a sadhana. The life is not just, people say life is a game. Some people say life is a gamble. Some people say life is a drag. Have you heard? People have all sorts of characterizations for life. Life is a game. Some people say life is only sorrow. People say life is a ball. Joy. We say life is supposed to be sadhana. That is all. Life is supposed to be sadhana. And our sadhana should be sukha, not do sadhana after a long face, downward curve. Sadhana should be with an upward curve. Do it joyfully. Because if you are doing it for Bhagwan, you have to do it joyfully. So continue doing the same work, change the attitude, that life becomes a sadhana. Whole life. That thing is the art of living insofar as this body is continuing doing work for Bhagwan. At the same time, we say, I have to also think about that Bhagwan. Think about that Lord. I should know for whom I am doing this whole seva. I am doing seva for Ishvara. That Ishvara, a Lord, is here being called as Akshara Purusha, or the imperishable reality. I am not making all technical distinction between Ishvara and what you call it, Brahma and all of that. I will just use the word Ishvara. So, I have to also understand Ishvara. Who I am doing this for? Who is this Ishvara? Where is this Ishvara? What is his nature? All that sort of thing. And for that Ishvara, I am doing all my life's work. So that Ishvara is here. Yad Aksharam Veda Vedaha Vadanti. That is the one who the knowers of the Vedas speak about. They speak about that imperishable reality, Ishvara. And people, they develop Vairagya, they strive to reach that Ishvara. And then Yadichanto Brahmacharyam Charanti. Is that Ishvara that people follow the path of Brahmacharya to reach. He says that Ishvara, Tate Param Sangrahena Pravakshe. I'm going to tell you now briefly about that Ishvara. That is where we reached last time. No, that was number 11. Number 12. Bhagavad says, Tatya Padam Sangrahena Pravakshyami. I am going to tell. But he doesn't tell something else. He starts telling about how to leave this body. How the jiva should leave this body. So he says, I am going to tell this thing. But he doesn't tell, he tells something else. Well, we do that all the time also. I will tell you such and such. Wait now. Like that you say, I will tell you just now. First let me tell you something else and then I will tell that. So what is this? This is leaving the body. Sarvadvarani samyamya Mano hridi niruthya Murthnaya thayatmana pranam Sthito yoga dharana says Sarvadvarani samyamya. Dvarani means having closed all the doors of what is body. Body has doors. Oh, many doors are there. Navadvare Dehi. 9 doors are there in the body. Closed all of them. Control all of them. Eyes and nose, nostrils and ears, and 9 doors are considered to be there. Having controlled them, closed them. Dwara means a door. It means all the apertures in the body through which we experience things or we get knowledge from this world. Experience that those doors, samyam, having controlled them. Then mano hridi niruthya to bring the mind and place it in the heart of the mind, which wanders everywhere. You bring it and place it in the. I mean, bring the mind home. Because people are, which heart? So Dedikaksha man says, heart is not the physical heart, physical heart is not what is being spoken about. You know, when somebody asks, just to try to pinpoint what we mean by heart. When somebody asks, how are you? You say, I am fine. Like that you make some reflex action. I am fine. Or, who did it? I did it. Nobody said, I am fine. Nobody in the world, no culture, no civilization, anybody ever said, I am fine. I did it. We say, I did it, or I am fine, like that. In other words, we kind of like centralize our personality somewhere here. We consider it to be like the center of our personality. So when we are pointing to ourselves, we point there. So that is the center of the personality. Not like a physical place. If you start looking, the center of anything is very difficult to find. So if you start looking, there is no real central point of it. Generally speaking, we point to the middle center of our trunk as the center of our personality. That is considered to be as Hridi here. So we bring the mind home. This is what it means to say. Manohridi Nirutyacha. Bring the mind and put it in the heart. Then Murdhnya Thaya. Murdhni is head. That mind now, that mind is concentrated in the heart. That entire personality, mind and concentration, if we now bring it up, Bhagwan says through the nadi that goes up, and we bring it to the head. It's as a life force, because the mind and all my concentration and my personality really now gets centered in what I call as the living force in me. So that I move up to the head. Yoga Dharana, all these words, Bhagavan said, it means having you become one with myself. Like that, I have to concentrate on that reality. And this is the way I am supposed to leave this body. Now there are many sad things about all of this. Because, see, many times we say, we don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. So we say nice things, But, well, my friend, he died saying the name of the Lord. Or when my friend died, I put Tulsi in his mouth, and he died with a Tulsi in his mouth. There is no such thing in Bhagavad Gita. There is no such thing. A person is supposed to die in a very conscious, means for mukti we are talking about. Mukti. In a very conscious, aware, awakened state. This is what is being spoken about here. Anything less than that, punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam. That is what is being spoken. So here what is required? Total concentration, mastery of all the senses, mind, bring it to the heart, and let that thing merge with the vital force, and let that vital force move up to the head. This is what is being spoken about. In yoga, means in total unison with myself. Not one part of my personality going there, one part of the personality going there, and all of that. And this is 100% awakeness, not that I will just go on. I don't, nobody knows. No. That is return. And that's why Bhagavad says, Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschit yadati siddhaya yadam visiddhanam kaschit mam veti tadvata. One person will really live his life so wonderfully, with doing all seva, then thinking about the Lord all the time. One person will live his life like that, and then he will leave his body like this. But this is the goal is pointed out. If the goal is not pointed out, we have nothing to strive for, isn't it? So dying in any other way means return to the world. But there is no problem also. Huh? Returning to this world is no problem also. Because look here, I tell you why returning to this world is no problem. You are not going anywhere, and Bhagwan is not going anywhere. Because where you go, you will go somewhere in Bhagwan only, isn't it? Correct or not? The Jiva cannot be outside Bhagwan. Bhagwan is all pervasive, and the Jiva is within. Then the fish cannot swim out and go into the space. Fish has to remain in water, isn't it? So if you come back in the world also, don't feel bad. No problem. Bhagwan has not gone anywhere, and you also have not gone anywhere. But just think, we come and we take another round. Only thing is that the Shastras tell that round is not so good. You don't want to go through all that thing again. This human being comes back and he doesn't strive. He doesn't strive for this mukti. He comes back. Punarapi jananam. Bahuni me gatitani janmani. Bhagavan tells to it in the 4th chapter. Countless births. We come back and take another meeting from birth till death. And it's meeting only. But you get bashed by everything. No? Look here. If you catch a donkey with a piece of rope, short rope like this, and you take a stick and you give that donkey, then you let him go. Next day, you lift the stick and show it like this to the donkey. He'll come. Donkey will come. No, he'll. But it's human being, he comes here and he gets up. He gets such a beating in sansar. And sounds right. Right back. What I think is human. But anyway, the saving grace is, even if I come back, I am in Bhagwan only. I am all the time in the Lord. I can't escape. So that if you remember, then we continue, because in 6th chapter he describes it very, very nicely. Even those great ones who study the Shastras so much, they again take birth, but they take birth in an environment where the Shastras are being studied. But this is the ideal, bring the senses to the mind into the heart into the pranic force up the nadi to the head. And he continues in the next verse. Now serious. Number 30. Om Ityekaksharam Brahma.
Om Ityekaksharam Brahma.
Vyaharan Mamanusmaran.
Vyaharan Mamanusmaran.
Yaprayati Tyajan Deham.
Yaprayati Tyajan Deham.
Sayati Paramam Gatim.
Sayati Paramam Gatim.
That time, Mam Anusmaran. So, we bring all the senses into the mind, bring the mind into the heart, merge the heart into the pranic force and bring the pranic force up to the head. And then Mam Anusmaran. Only contemplating on me, Bhagavad says. Ishvara. Me. Concentrate on me, contemplating on me only. And Om iti eka aksharam brahma vyaharan. And chanting that time. Om. Chanting Om only. One letter Om, which represents the Supreme Paramatma, Supreme Ishvara. Chant that Om. It says, Yaha prayati. Who goes forth like this? Yajandeham, dropping the body like this. He leaves through the Brahmarandra, the pranic force, leaves through the Brahmarandra like this. He says, Sayati Paramam Gatim. That person reaches the supreme state. In other words, two things happen here, right? See, the Jiva, pay attention to this, is very important because many questions will come if we don't understand. The Jiva, who is nothing but Ishvara, by the concentration on, as he says, Mam Anusmara, concentrating on me, contemplating on me, by that concentration, the Jiva realizes his oneness with Ishvara. That's why it says also, Omiti Eka Aksharam Brahma. But the person should have studied that this imperishable reality and I, we are one and same. That first part. Second part, right, talked about bringing up the prana. Prana means energy. Energy means the whole world is full of energy or not. So the energy which is there in this body, because if our body is alive, there will be energy. That energy should, because see, Jiva is one with Ishvara. Jiva cannot go anywhere, isn't it? The Jiva cannot come out. He is already one with the imperishable or pervasive reality. But energy is, see, the body has a certain amount of energy. Pranic force. That pranic force you're talking about, that pranic force comes out through the Brahma. Not that Jiva is coming out through Brahma, and Jiva is again, that Jiva is merging. I think it comes out here, where he'll go. But energy of the body, life in the body, means life in the body is actually energy in motion. We call it a prana. That merges with the cosmic prana, because there's prana in the whole universe, isn't it? And the Jiva, by understanding and by concentration, contemplation, and by nididhyasana, that Jiva merges. There are two different types of things merging there. So the two things are there in the verse, in the two passages. So one is the moving up. See, please don't get confused about Jiva has to come out and go somewhere. That is only if the Jiva is going to take another body. If the Jiva is going to take another body, he will come out from this body and go into another body. But if that Jiva is going to merge with Ishvara, he doesn't have to go looking for Ishvara anywhere. If Ishvara is all pervasive, isn't it? So the Jiva merges by knowledge here itself. But the pranic force, the energy which is making this body move, that should come out from the Brahmarandra. That is what is being spoken about. Two different things are there. He says, that person, he, Yati Paramangati means he achieves the supreme state. He achieves the state of moksha, mukti. Paramangati, Bhagwan Shankaracharya, Prakashtam Gatim says, means the most elevated state that is capable for a human being. That is mukti. Prakashtam. This Swarupa, na Swarupa Nashina. I mean, what happens then? Pranam Atmanaha. Pranam Atmanaha Deha Tyagina. Means the pranic force escapes this body, but his Swarup, his own nature, that doesn't escape anyway. That already is one with Ishvara, and that is already all pervasive. That is all. This is what it says. For this to happen, now for this thing to happen, again Bhagwan comes back to how we have to live this whole life. It means here he just told what the end should be like. But if that end is going to be like that, you see, all traditions and all teachings and all strategy which is employed in the world, you see, always they tell some lofty goal, isn't it? They show the nice, but what will be the result? First they show that only. How would you like to have this? How would you like to be driving in this car? That is the result. How would you like to have this yacht? How would you like to have this cottage? They show that. But then after showing that, they tell, well, you have to do this, you have to do this, you have to do that. Of course, this is how advertisement is done in the world. And you get caught in a web. Of course, you cannot come out of. But you are in trouble. Here, this is the way to actually come out. So, the goal is first outline the person gets Prakashtam Gatim, Paramam Gatim, the supreme state. But for that now he says, Ananyacheta Satatam Yomam Smarati Nityashaha Tasyaham sulabha patha Nitya yuktasya yoginaha. Bhagavan says, Tasya aham. For that person, aham sulabha, O Partha, I am easily attained by that person. Now see, Bhagavan also uses this simple words. I am easily attained by that person. Which person? Now you see the trouble. It sounds easy. I am easily attained by that person. Which person? Ananya Cheta. The person who sees no difference between myself and himself. Or himself and myself. They call Ananya Cheta. Ananya. Anya means other. Ananya means no other. So I cannot see. I should, all these superstitions which we have, all traditions have, we groom our civilization through superstitions actually. All civilizations groom their people at the rudimentary stages of development through lot of superstition. So we have all of this feeling that Bhagwan is sitting somewhere in the sky. We talk like that, the language that comes into the language. And he said, who knows? Uparwala. We say that? Is there any language? And everybody always point up. Because Bhagwan not here. But everybody keep pointing up. All sorts of beliefs and this. And one fellow, he was going to the temple. By his door, just by the exit there, he had one of the little, this cute little Indian mandirs we have into the wall we put it. And there he had this little Ganesh. So as he's exiting, he said, Prabhu, forgive me. I have to leave you alone. I'm going to temple. I'm going to the temple. Oh, what is this thing? So Bhagwan is only there or what? Bhagwan is? But those are rudimentary stages that we go through. But you see, that if you go and you see a child in grade 1, and after 30 years you come back and still see him in grade 1. What do you tell? That mother is telling, son, get up, you have to go to school. No, I don't want to go. Get up, you must go. No, I don't want to go. Get up. Why don't you want to go? Because nobody loves me in that school. But that's no reason you should still go. No, but everybody look at me funny. And besides, you are the principal. You have to go. Now see, even at that stage, he still doesn't want to go to school and somebody has to push him. That means what? He has not really grown. You have become a grown man, but you have not grown. So, if we believe all of these rudimentary things and we have those type of ideas and concepts and in our mind, that is okay, but that is only a stage. If we don't move to the other stage of learning to see the existence in everything, learning to see that everything is divine, learning to see that everything is touched by the supreme reality. Everything exists in that supreme reality. And if that reality pervades this and pervades this, it also pervades me. I have never been separate from God. At no time, I could never be separate from God. That type of understanding will bring this Ananya Cheta. He has never departed from me. I have never departed from him. And not only that, one day, Bhagavan Shri Krishna told to Radha, he said, I have the best devotee of mine. His name is Surdas. Let me go and have darshan of Surdas. The Lord comes to have darshan of Surdas. So Bhagavan came there and he thought he'd play a trick on Surdas. So he stayed a little distance and he was looking at Surdas. Surdas jumped forward and tried to grab Bhagavan Shri Krishna's feet. So Bhagavan jumped back. So Bhagavan said, Surdas, you knew I was here? How you knew I was here? He said, well, you came silently, but I heard the jingles on Radha's feet. Radha is here, that means you are here. And saying that, he jumped again to grab his feet. And Bhagavan again jumped back. And then Surdas said, oh, so you're trying to escape me, huh? But I challenge you, the Lord of the universe, let me see if you can escape from my heart. Try. You can't? Come out. Reality and existence cannot come out from us, nor can we come out from that reality. This type of thinking and contemplation, vichar, this thing will end in Ananya Chita. If we don't do this, no such chance of Ananya Chita. No chance. If you continue with that, no, Bhagavan is there, I am here, Prabhu, Gavai. When you will come, मुझको छोड़ दिया. कभी नहीं आते. क्यों? When we go on like this thing, this Ananya Cheta will not come. Huh? And now he says, this practice, this Ananya Cheta, he says, Satatam yo mams marati nityasha, 2 words are used. Satatam. Satatam means constantly. Satatam, constantly. And then nityasha, for a long time. For a long, long time. Please see this line, this one line of Bhagavad Gita is enough for mukti. One line of Bhagavad Gita is enough for mukti. Bhagavad Gita, kinchidatita. Bhagavan Shankara says, kinchidatita. We study a little bit. Here also in the Gita, Bhagavan says, swalpamapyasya dharmasya. A little bit of this dharma. Study it well. Satatam yo mam smarati nityasha means who contemplates like this Ananya Bhav, contemplates like this, Satatam, constantly and for a long time. You wouldn't believe Bhagavan Shankaracharya's, I'll read it to you. Bhagavan Shankaracharya sees that word, those 2 words. But Satatam, constantly. And Nityasha, for a long time. See what Bhagavan translates that word as. How strong words in Sanskrit. Okay. He says, Satatam iti nairandanyam uchyate. It means constant. Satatam means constantly. Nityasha iti dirghakala tvam uchyate. Na shanmasam. Na shanmasam samvatsaram va. Kim tari? Yavat jivanam neyante yena yomam smarati nityasha. He said, not for 1 year or not for 10 months or 6 months or 1 year. He says for your whole life. Yavat jivan, for the whole life. And that's why I'm telling you, some people just go and do 1 mala and come back and say, or we go there and we do 1 agarbatti. Now I can go back to my other worldly thing. No. It will not go. The demands of a sadhak, who is doing sadhana, the demands of a sadhak to get that mukti, the sadhak should be a 24/7 sadhak, not a Sunday sadhak. 24/7. Yavat Jivan, for the whole life, Bhagavan says, we have to do this thing. But learning to see that I am pervaded by that one undifferentiated existence. Never separate, cannot be separate. Even though I may have identified myself as body, mind and intellect, but if water has identified itself as cube, it does not make it not water, isn't it? Water may identify himself as cube, but cube is still H2O. I am still pure existence. And there is one existence which is there pervading the entire universe like that. So that ananya cheta, satatam, for the whole life, tasyaham, for that person I am easily attained. When he says, I am easily attained, don't let this word easily fool us. I am easily attained. For that person who is doing this thing is whole. Yes. Upartha nitya yuddhasya yogina. That yogi, by such yogis, who are nitya yuddha, all the time united with himself, means with the existence which is all pervasive. That person attains me very easily. Not any other thing. No. But the person who attains me like that, who realizes his oneness with me, please remember also, this is not going anywhere and all that. Where you go, you're already inside the reality. Reality already pervades every iota of my being. Otherwise, we always also have some idea of going here, going there, going somewhere, isn't it? The human being tirelessly only going. To go here, go there. Where will go to meet the reality? That's why the reality is described as achala, doesn't go anywhere. I also have to become achala. Doesn't go. So he said, no, Mahupetya Puranjanma, a very nice description. When a person realizes himself, realizes his oneness with reality, with that supreme Ishvara, and he realizes that, he says, Puranjanma na vidyate, for such a person. Now, this is, there is no more birth for that person. If he doesn't realize his oneness with that reality, then again, birth, again, death. This is a very, very famous verse. Mahupetya punarjanma Dukhalayam shashvatam Napnuvanti mahatmanaha Samsiddhim paramam gataha Samsiddhim paramam gataha means those people who have achieved the supreme goal. They have reached the supreme state. For such a person, na apnuvanti, they don't anymore gain or acquire what? Punarjanma. Punarjanma means rebirth. Rebirth. Mahupetya, having reached me, the supreme state, Punarjanma na apnuvanti. Such Mahatmanaha means those who are great souls, means who realize the greatness of their own soul. He is calling the greatness of my own being is I am all pervasive, isn't it? Who realizes that? The greatness of my own being is not that I am this little body, little mind. The greatness of my own being, I am made up of pure existence. And that pure existence is part of an infinite existence. Like a little cube is H2O of an infinite ocean. See, in the same way, so the person who attains this state, they don't get a second birth. And what is this birth is described in that phrase? Dukhalayam ashashvatam. That this, coming back to this world, the world is described as Dukhalayam, the abode of dukkha. The abode of dukkha. Now, I told previously that in this world there is a balance of sukha and dukkha. Then why the Shastras go on telling abode of dukkha only? He didn't say abode of sukha and dukkha. Shastras continuously in Buddhism, sarvam dukkham dukkham, sarvam khanikam khanikam. Everything is dukkha. dukkha, dukkha, dukkha. Shastra never even tell anyway, oh, no problem, it's half sukha and half dukkha. And I told you it is half sukha and half dukkha. I'll tell you why the Shastras tell like that. Because human beings' nature is peculiar nature. I'll just show you. See this clothes? I came from New York. They washed it very nicely. And I came here. Gita actually ironed it very nicely. So it's looking spick and span, right? If this clean clothes, spick and span, ironed nicely and everything, if I walked in here with one drop of dal, one drop of dal fell on this clothes, and I walked in, nobody will see this spick and span clothes. What do you see? Correct or not? Look here. If somebody treats you nicely every day and one day he insults you, you forget all the days when he treated you nicely. Correct or not? This is human nature. In other words, even though this fellow treated you nicely, there's something nice in the world. But that nice thing we don't see. We only see that one day when he insulted me. The whole world is nice and dandy and everything. But that one drop of dal we see. We are very good at seeing all the negative things in the world. Correct or not? For that human being, who, even though half of the world is sukha only, he doesn't see that half. He only sees all the dukkha. So for him, we might as well say the world is only full of dukkha. That's why the Shastras say, because this is his nature. He never learns to appreciate all the good things which he has in his life. He's only carping about all the things which he does not have. This human being. So Swami Vivekananda has written a nice story about this. I used to complain that I did not have any shoes until the day I saw a man who did not have any feet. We never appreciated what we have. I may not have shoes, but I have feet. You see? So he always goes on complaining. This thing, that thing, the other thing. Anyway, I should not complain also. So, this world, he says, it is full of sorrow, they say like that. Tyapikadina alayam ashrayam aliyante. Sorrows from inside, sorrows from outside, sorrows from three different types of sorrows you know. Adi bhautik, adi devik, and adhyatmik. So yeah, those types of sorrows come from all sides. And we know we are always complaining about everything in the world. So the world is like that. And he says, na kevalam dukhalayam ashashvatam anavasthita rupam. Very strong words. Bhagwan Shankaracharya has commented on these words, right? Very nicely. He says, anavasthita rupam. When the world is tell you another word which he uses, which comes very close to that. He says, the world is drishta nashta. Drishta nashta jagat. What it means to say, if you start looking for anything in this world, even by science, when science starts looking, what is this? Right? So what do? You take a microscope and you look. When science has done that with an electron microscope, when you go down, this thing disappears. Disappears. That is actually taught to us by a simple, natural, ordinary experiment. Huh? From here you can see the hand very clearly. But if it comes close to your eyes, you can't know. You don't know what it is. Isn't it? Anything you bring, you go close, that thing disappears. And when you go on looking for things in this world, that is why the world evades us. So things have a temporary about them. If you look deeper into them, they disappear. So this temporary world, ashashvata, everything in the world is temporary. It can be thought of from so many different directions. First of all, today something is there, it is giving joy, tomorrow it is gone. That is one meaning of temporary. Everything in the world, temporary. Second thing, if you look into that thing, prior to looking deep into it, you were seeing it. Now when you look deep into it, it disappears. So its existence cannot stand scrutiny. If its existence cannot stand scrutiny and it disappears upon looking, that again means it is temporary. If it does not disappear upon looking, it is permanent. But if you go on looking and you go deeper into it, now they are looking for God particle. They are always looking for some particle. So now they are looking for the God particle, right? And they spend billions of dollars, your dollars only. I will pay tax. To try to find the God particle. But the rule of the universe, Bhagavad is told, it is Drishtanashta. When you come to see it, it disappears. If you take a microscope to find out what that wall is there, the wall is 99.99% space. Space only. There is no wall. This is science. It's all space. So that's when you get deeper into it. From here when you look, you see wall. But when you look deeper, it disappears. It doesn't have a permanence. This is the meaning of Buddha. Anavasthita rupa. Anavasthita rupa means, in Bhagavad Bhashakara's commentary, it means it has no real basis or no real foundation of its own. It disappears, it goes away. So, the world is like that. So the person who realizes me, he does not come back to that world. So what is the problem with that world? The problem with that world is we posit our happiness in that world which is fleeting. We posit our happiness in the world which is temporary. And then we run after that thing. But then the happiness is fleeting also. Because the world is fleeting. The happiness is temporary because the world is temporary. And then we go on running. You know, the world is... Have you seen the man tied a rod on the back of his donkey? He tied a rod on the back, a long rod like this. And the rod projects out in front of the donkey. He tied it on the back of the donkey and it projects out. And then he hangs a carrot. Right? In front. So the donkey sees this carrot. He keeps. He's ever going to find it? Get that carrot? No. But along the way, he's taking a lot of load. And he never finds the carrot. This is human being. We posit our happiness in this thing, that thing, the other thing, everywhere. And we go on pulling a big load to try to find that happiness. It will not be found. The person who comes out from this, I explained this on first day only, who comes out from this, which is me. For that person, there is no birth in this world which is of that nature, temporary and full of sorrow. Some people say, no, Swamiji, I don't believe in all in rebirth. Because here now what the topic is introduced here, what is that? Rebirth. Reincarnation, isn't it? So many people in the world do not believe in reincarnation. They say, I don't believe in all this reincarnation. Why this topic at all? One fellow went to a sage. Oh sage, I don't believe in reincarnation. That sage said, no problem. In your next life you will believe. Means in this life you will believe. Yeah, no problem. What is it? The idea is the laws of the universe. I told you yesterday. The laws of the universe has nothing to do with your belief. You please remember that. The laws of the universe has nothing to do with your belief. Reincarnation is the most satisfying intellectual explanation for countless things which we will not be able to answer if we did not accept reincarnation. I just give you some examples just now. But I'll tell you some statistics. This earth, let's just forget about the earth, think about North America. North America has how many Hindus? You know? 1%. How many are Hindus in North America? 1%. If you want to be conservative, say 2%. You know how many people in North America believe in reincarnation? 33%. They are not Hindus. Then, who are these people who are believing in reincarnation? I have met people of every religion who believe in reincarnation. Because you know why? It is intellectually compelling. You can't escape it. Those who are really... I read something just now, it's so nice. You know, where do the most foolish people in the world live? Somebody was asking. Where do the most foolish people in the world live? The other person said, New York City. This person said, why? He said, because I read yesterday in my geography book, it said, New York is most dense. Population of New York is most dense. There's only play on words. New Yorkers are very smart people. Anyway, so the people in the world who believe means all 33%. They have to be non-Hindu. Now, the other people who are not believing, 67% or whatever it is, right? That means to say that mind has to be in real tamas. Then a person will not. The mind is in a tamasic mode. I'll show you how this idea is so compelling. I have a very close friend. Grew up together. That fellow belongs to Christian religion. So he came to me. He's a pastor. He came to meet me. So because we grew up together, I can speak to him however I want to. I asked, man, why you all believe in such foolishness? He said, what foolishness? I said, you answer me some questions. See this question. I am asking questions. Who creates, in India it is called souls. Who creates souls? God. That's easy. God creates souls. God creates souls. So God is responsible for creating things. There is no such thing. We don't have any of this. God creates souls. But in that religion is there. So I said, okay, God in your religion creates soul. At the same time, God creates a soul and sends that soul to Buckingham Palace. And at the same moment, He creates a soul and sends that child in the dump. The city, dump. On what basis did God make that decision? I mean, this is an arbitrary thing. Eeny, meeny, miny, move. Shut your mouth and go. Is it an arbitrary thing or what? I asked him. Because God will have to have some basis. Why you send this child here and that child there? Because they are two freshly created souls. One will suffer his whole life with all diseases, and the other one will live a palatial life. He said, no. That is a fault of the parents. I said, what? From every standpoint, that a reply has no rationality, no logic. So then I said, so you mean to say, you subscribe to the view that these parents did something bad and the child is suffering for that? Means one person does the crime and another person does the time. person's karma can go to another person. He said, yes. In other words, and the word he uses, that is what we believe. So if I am speaking something about speaking something rationally, and he is speaking something about belief, then you cannot have a discussion between that. But he subscribes to the view that one person does some bad karma, and that bad karma goes to the other person. And we say, Jaisi Karani Vaisi. And this idea which we say, it is not merely a belief, it is what all civilizations have followed from time immemorial. Because if you commit a crime in your house, the jurisprudence of the day says if you commit the crime, you have to go to jail. You cannot say, okay, I'll send my wife to jail in my place. Anybody can do. Or the wife commits the crime and she said, but nobody will be here to cook for these children, and let my husband go in jail. Any jurisprudence ever did this thing? Because that is repugnant to a rational mind. The rational mind also knows that the one who committed the crime should be the one who does the time. It means that follows the law of karma. Jo jasa karai so tasa phalu chakha. Right? But when we speak a rational thing like that, he said, no, we believe something else, which has no rationality, of course. I don't know if it is rational or not, but they believe. So when he is talking about a belief and we are talking about a rational thing, then we say, okay, Maya, you believe what you want to believe, man. Ram. So, when we talk about one child being born there and one child being born there, we say the basis for that is Purva Karma, and Purva Karma proves Purva Janma. That is all. And that thing is intellectually compelling, and therefore people who are not Hindus across this world, they all believe in reincarnation. Was there in the Bible, reincarnation is there, steeped in Greek philosophy, reincarnation has been there in all cultures. As some people decided to remove it. They decided just a decision to remove this. So, this reincarnation is very, very ancient and is the only explanation for why things are the way they are. Logical, rational explanation, intellectually compelling. So when anybody says, I don't believe in reincarnation, we say, no problem. Next life, you just have to wait. You just wait a little bit. Somebody had a dog that died. Nice little puppy. His name was Carnation. They went and bought the same dog again, another place, and named him Reincarnation. This process of being born in this world, going, and being born again, and going, he says, from Brahmaji all the way down to a blade of grass, all these worlds are subject to this process of going and coming until there is merging with reality. That's told in the next verse. Brahma bhuvana loka Ravartino Arjuna Mamupetya tu kaunteya Janmana vidyate. Again, same idea repeated. Mamupetya he kaunteya Puna janma na vidyate. One who comes to me merges with me. There is no punarjanma, means second birth, other birth. But Brahmavana Lokaha. All worlds, from any lower world all the way up to the higher world of Brahmaji, all worlds, Punaravartinaha, hey Arjuna, they are subject to going and coming, going and Brahmaji's seat is also liable to be changed and given to another jiva. Brahmaji also is a jiva, of course an exalted jiva. Even among here in this earth, we see jivas who are very exalted. So Brahmaji is just an exalted jiva, all subject to rebirth, birth after birth after birth. And how many births we have had? Don't think one or two. We have had infinite number of births, and we do not hold that there is any such thing as the Lord creating jivas. Please remember, all this is not Hinduism. And you wouldn't believe how Christianized all of us have become. We think purely in Christian terms because we were ruled by Christian people. And so you have to rethink all your paradigms, all your concepts and ideas. You have to rethink them. God does not create souls in Hinduism. The jiva is anadi. What is the meaning of anadi? Anadi means beginningless. Jiva is anadi, Jagat is anadi, and Jagadishvara is anadi. Paramatma is anadi, Jiva is anadi, and Jagat also is anadi. It has always been there. If your mind cannot think of anaditvam, there is nothing wrong with the principle. There is something wrong with your mind. Anaditva means beginninglessness. Means you go back 5 trillion years, everything was there. You go back 5 trillion years before that, everything was there. You go back 100 trillion years before that, everything was there. It is always in some manifest or unmanifest form. That is all that's going on in this universe. Things are becoming manifest and again unmanifest. That is the process of the universe. Right now we all manifest. Pretty soon we will go out of manifestation and then we will manifest somewhere else in an infinite universe. This is the teaching of the Upanishad. There are so many things we have to wipe out. As we go, I will tell you more of them. In the next verse, Bhagavad talks about this whole concept of time. Anything which is cast in the between the bracket of time, that thing is liable to go and come. Go and come. So here he introduces this whole concept of time in Hinduism. Sahasra Yuga Paryantam Ahadya Brahmano Viduhu Ratrim Yuga Sahasrantam Teho Ratra Vidu Janaha Te Ahoratra Vidaha Janaha. Those people who know about, see, Ahoratra is day and night, literally. But you need those people who know about time. Those who are the knowers of time. See, really, we are born into time, right? And we have not really thought about time much. We just know what time is it. Oh, it will get over just now. Like that, right? But there are people who have studied time in depth. Those people who know about time, they say that Brahmaji's Sahasra Yuga Paryantam Adya Brahmano Vidu, that Brahmaji's one day lasts 1000 yugas. one day of Brahmaji lasts 1,000 yugas. And one night of Brahmaji also lasts 1,000 yugas. What is the meaning of yuga? Yuga means that Satyug, Tretayug, Dwapar and Kali Yuga. Altogether, 4.32 million years. That is one day of Brahmaji. And then Brahmaji after that goes to sleep. And for the same duration, then he wakes up. When he goes to sleep, all things in the universe dissolve. Not destroy, they dissolve. And when he wakes up, again all of them start manifesting. When he goes to sleep, they go into unmanifest. When he wakes up, they again all become manifest. And the duration of the unmanifest is same as the duration of manifest state of the universe. So what is the meaning of unmanifest and manifest? Unmanifest means you can't see it. It's not visible. It has not disappeared. But you just can't see. Manifest means you can see. For example, if you take a mango seed, you open a mango seed. Inside that seed you'll see some white stuff there. There is a mango tree in that or not? It is there. But if you look, no matter how hard you look with whatever microscope, you cannot see it. But you put it in the ground and you give it some time, the tree which is there in that seed, which is unmanifest, becomes manifest. This is the meaning of manifest. Manifest and unmanifest. It means something just goes out of the perceptible realm and again comes back into the perceptible realm. That is the idea. And this is the way the universe is described in the Upanishad. Not that anything is created new. Not things are neither created nor destroyed. Nothing in this universe. Everything is already there. So you don't have to worry. All the dinosaurs are there. And all the species which you think have become extinct and all of they are all there. They have just gone into unmanifest. At some place, sometime, somewhere in this universe, they will manifest. And this idea of Upanishads deny vehemently any idea of creation. And I will end by telling you that today, please pay attention to this. You have all been taught that Brahmaji is the creator, Lord Vishnu is the sustainer, and Lord Shiva is the destroyer. You have heard those words? All words that were translated by a fellow by the name of Max Muller and handed to all of us, and we learned it in school, and then we went on saying all of those things, isn't it? No such thing is there in Hinduism. There is no such thing as creator, and there is no such thing as destroyer. Brahmaji is the one who oversees the process of manifestation of the universe. It means, and here it will be told now. When Brahmaji goes to sleep, the universe just goes into unmanifest. And when he wakes up, it becomes manifest. The universe is not destroyed. If you take sugar and you dissolve it in water, is the sugar destroyed? No. Previously you were seeing sugar crystals. You put it in the water and you stir it. The sugar has not been destroyed. The sugar is very much there. And if you send it through another process, you will again regain your sugar. This is what is going on in the universe. No such thing as creation or destruction. Because the word sruj, dhatu in Sanskrit, does not mean to create. Sruj is what the dhatu from which you find srishti, srishtika. Sruj means to usher. Usher means what? Usher means you take from one place and you put into another place. In this case, to usher from unmanifest to manifest. That is Sruj dhatu. The word, the concept was not there in the West, and so a Westerner going into India and sees this word now, because he doesn't have the concept, he will translate that word, srishti, srishtika, he will translate based on the concept which is available to him. And his head only has one concept, creator. So what do you translate? Not creator. And we go on using this word because that's what we have been taught. So, and the reason why I tell you now, sit deeper, a little bit deeper, please think. Creation is not possible, my dear. Creation is a logical impossibility. You know why? See here. Just simply you follow this thing. If we say that something was not there and it had to be created, right? Suppose you say we accept creation. It was not there at one time and then it had to be created, right? So, it has to be created at a particular time or not, point in time. It was not there prior to that time, and at this time it was created. You see, you're saying this thing. Then you are presuming the existence of time. But time is part of the universe. So then who created time then? You say, but Bhagavad created time. Then you ask, at what time? Because if time was not there in a prior time, you already got getting yourself into a lot of logical contradictions. Huh? Time was not there at a prior time. What are you saying? You're going in circles. There was a time when time was not there. What? Because everything that is created means there was a time when it was not there. So there is no such possibility. The Rishis logically thought about it, thousands of them rejected this thing vehemently. There is no such thing as creation. That is why we say Purnamada, Purnamidam, Purnat Purnam Dachyat. Purnam is full, total, complete. It is already there. If something has to be created, that means that thing was not there. The universe is full, complete, total, already everything is there, and just things are going to unmanifest and coming into manifest. Like that, process. And that fullness is what? Infinite. Infinite universe. So this thing about Brahmaji being creator and all of that thing, is it? Brahmaji is not the creator. When he goes to sleep, the universe just, you know how? Just like when you go to sleep every night. What happens to your universe? For the one who is sleeping, you dissolve it. Not destroy it. You dissolve it when you go to sleep. And when you wake up in the morning, again you re-manifest everything in the very same way. But you do that only for your universe. All the other people are going about their business. Only you are. So when Brahmaji goes to sleep, the whole entire cosmos dissolves. When Brahmaji wakes up, I said those people who know about time, they know that that sleeping period of Brahmaji is Sahasra Yoga. And the waking period of Brahmaji is Sahasra Yoga. And this process of manifestation and demanifestation is happening. Alright, now see, this requires a lot of thinking, you know, you just don't think that you have gotten it, you have to go on reflecting. Okay. Now let me quickly tell you about our Mahasamadhi camp, which is taking place in Pittsburgh. Every year, Chinmaya Mission meets, Chinmaya Mission West. We meet in some big city, some place across this North America or Caribbean, and we have a big family camp, and Chinmaya Mission devotees from all over come, all over the world even. This year, on the 29th of July, which is just over a month from now, the camp is being held in Pittsburgh. And I told